59 degrees at WCLU this morning. Staff meteorologist Ray Stajic says we're going to have extremely warm conditions, maybe 30 degrees above normal here. We'll check in with Ray in just a couple of moments. Let's check in with Angela Briggs in the WCLU newsroom for the 7 o'clock morning edition. Good morning, Angela.
Good morning, Henry. A Glasgow store was burglarized and thousands in cash were stolen. Detective Brandon Fletcher with the Glasgow Police Department got the call from the owners of the Junior Food Store on Happy Valley Road, who realized they'd been burglarized when they arrived Sunday morning to open the store.
A hole had been knocked in through the rear of the business. 3 suspects crawled in and stole almost $10,000 worth of cash and done some electrical damage.
Detective Fletcher says they have reviewed the video surveillance. 3 individuals can be seen on the tape. Currently, leads are being followed and the investigation's ongoing. Detective Fletcher asked anyone with any information about this burglary to please contact the Glasgow Police Department at 270-651-6165. After not receiving a credit on his account, a Glasgow Electric Plant Board customer was adamant that his payment had been placed in their night deposit box. After reviewing the video surveillance at Electric Plant Board, the customer is seen dropping a payment in the drop box. But around 5 a.m. yesterday morning, someone else is seen on the same tape, and they appear to be stealing payments out of the night drop. 2 suspects have been identified by Glasgow police, and both are described as white males and were driving a white Toyota pickup truck. Glasgow police are investigating. Again, anyone with any information regarding this incident is urged to contact Glasgow Police 270-651-6165. It is never recommended to put cash in any night drop box. When it comes to great ways to celebrate President's Day, a chance meeting with former President Abraham Lincoln would certainly top that list, and a group got a chance to do just that yesterday in Glasgow. President Lincoln addressed a large crowd at Highland Ridge and talked about his road to the presidency, the Civil War, and what it was really like to be president in a time of such turmoil. Lincoln says he wants everyone to know about him what he wants them to know about every single president.
The stress, the decisions, the agonizing that a president does trying to do what's right. I mean, that was the thing about myself. I wanted to do what was right with this country, but yet this country was divided on what was right. Half of them or more said this was right, the other half said that was right, and half of them didn't want me to be their president, and the other half wasn't quite sure, and the whole nation divided. It might be pretty rough now, but I got a feeling I was there during one of the roughest times.
After he spoke, he mingled around the crowd, and it was evident that Renee McGuire, Life Enrichment Coordinator at Highland Ridge, certainly keeps the residents engaged and having fun. She says Highland Ridge really is like a small community.
We just try to keep something going all the time to make them happy. Everybody's different and they like different things. Some of them like to play bingo. Some people like crafts. After a while, I'm going to take a bunch out walking because it's a beautiful day.
While some things certainly never change, Honest Abe said he has had some strange things happen to him during his recent travels, some of which have happened on the road.
The strangest things I've had happen to me, though, have been going down these things we call interstate highways. And people will roll down the windows and stick these little things that they say are cameras in the window and take my picture while I'm riding in the car. Now, that is the most unusual thing I've ever seen.
Margie Kinslow, who's a resident at Highland Ridge, says meeting Honest Abe was wonderful.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. He's our 16th president, and I read about him in the Kentucky Explorer. Good article about him.
Margie was also proud to have 3 children sit with her to hear from the former president. The Smiths are a homeschool family from Glasgow who are always looking for opportunities to learn while engaging with the community. It was easy to tell that Lisa Riley, who's been executive director at Highland Ridge since September of last year, absolutely loves her job. She says the focus at Highland Ridge is the residents, and seeing them engage and having fun is what it's all about.
We try to engage the residents that live here, try to have a variety of different activities and people from the community coming in as well. And like you said, we just have fun.
Tribute actor John Mansfield has perfected his role as Abraham Lincoln. Originally from Glasgow, Mansfield now lives in Nashville and has won many awards for his uncanny resemblance to the former U.S. president. The Baronet Fiscal Court will meet this morning in a regular session. Included on the agenda, the court is expected to discuss a petition for relocation of certain cemeteries. The petition has been requested by Coral Properties of Cave City. The court's also expected to hear from Jerry Ralston on behalf of Bounty the Barons Farmers Market about their annual agreement to hold the market on the downtown square in Glasgow. The meeting will begin this morning at 9 a.m. in the Fiscal Court Chambers in the Barron County Government Center in downtown Glasgow. The meeting is, of course, open to the public. It is 7:15 a.m. on this Tuesday morning, a very nice 59 degrees.
This is Bill Murray, and as many of you know, I've been in the insurance business for 32 years with Pettigo Lessenberry Insurance Agency. When I listen to the radio or watch the evening news, I often scratch my head because you cannot go an hour without hearing an advertisement telling you that people in my business are just out to get you, that insurance